Moon Boots. Bimini Road, 12 songs, 50 minutes long. Also, by the way, Post Malone's album was really long. It's like over an hour, so don't...
No, Post Malone's album was like 51 minutes.
What's 51? I thought it was over an hour. Awkward.
No, it was just like 17 songs long, so it felt like over an hour.
Okay. Then
They did the trap thing where like most of the songs are kind of short, though.
That's all right. That is true. I just kind of got out of my mind. Anyways, so I told him about Moon Boots. I've been listening to Moon Boots for a minute because naturally I heard it on MBE, but fucking rip MBE now because Jason Bentley left the show and now I'm left with nothing to get all of my new music from, and it feels different. It feels really weird to listen to MBE. It's like, yeah, damn, I'm gonna miss Jason for a minute. They need someone to fill up. Hey, if you've
gonna be some big shoes to fill,
KCRW, if you need a little DJ. I got the pedigree. I got the music taste. Let's go.
You are an established, moderately popular podcast host. So.
Exactly, and I always go in with the eclectic shit.
This is a lot. This is a lot of self-adulation for a music review. So let's come back and.
So this is very, very, very good. I've always liked Moon Boots because he's done things of mixing house with jazz and funk, and kind of doing this one especially more, but blending kind of a modern Daft Punk's Homework into modern day, I wouldn't say EDM, but modern day electronic music. And this album especially does that. The first two songs, Tied Up and So Precious, especially So Precious, are straight like underground European house tracks.
Pure clean wholesome
and it's
house
just
is how I describe this.
I put it on, I was like, oh, holy hell, this is literally cleaning my ears.
That's his
of
face.
The year
That's his face.
of fucking garbage music that sometimes pops up, and the great music too, but just I need this, and just pump it in my vein more. Give me more.
House is really Sean's bread and butter and a lot of mine's too.
It is. It's for context. It's literally what I grew up listening to. I listened to classic rock, Radiohead, and house.
Yes.
That's like when I was 4 and 5 on a Walkman, because I had a yellow ass Walkman. That's what I listened to.
Never forget.
I got Discovery when it came out. I remember that shit. I might still have it in my desk somewhere.
I definitely I
have a Live 97 on CD for sure. That shit's scratched up. I listened to that much. But anyways, so it feels almost like a house, like a full EDM mix. But this is the first album really from electronic artists where I can distinguish songs between songs, and it really gets a clear distinction between them. That's always my issue with certain artists when they make albums, and we've been saying that too, because certain DJs and stuff, it's hard for them to make albums that are coherent without making them just a straight mix. Deadmau5 does that very well. That's why I like him so much, and other artists have been doing that as well. But this is fantastic. He does a song, You Won't See Me Cry, with Little Boots, who I recommended Little Boots like 2.5 years ago. Don't sleep on your boy, ever.
I wonder where we can... Episode 64, I want to say?
Is it 64? Yeah. I definitely talked about her album Working Girl, which she made. She does some great stuff. She has like some garage mixes and stuff on Mixmag and Boiler Room. But that song, You Won't See Me Cry, is a banger of a track. It's so good. The production of it, everything, her voice is amazing. I just love it where it's like Moon Boots with Little Boots.
Yeah.
I just thought that was kind of comical
It's
too.
like when I first saw MF Doom songs featuring MF Grimm. Like, they don't have the best relationship now, but it's like, oh, that's cool, that's a thing.
Right.
So it's like not so much like a YBN thing where like literally anyone can attach their like name to this like group, and a lot of them are like in jail. But it's just like, there's just like a little duo thing. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like they have Big Dragon, Little Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Or
The Good, the Bad, the Queen. No, not really, but you know.
And I get what you mean.
That's good.
Gary's House is good, and Whisper in the Wind, Juanita. It's just everything in this album is so damn good. I'm very, very happy and much impressed with Moon Boots. Because the first single I heard, I was like, okay, this has got some traction, and just literally top to bottom, I've listened to this maybe 5 times since it came out, at least. I put it on shuffle.
This is your
and
wallop.
just like boom, boom, boom. This is my wallop. Yeah, exactly. And yeah. Anyways, I wanted you saying go.
Yes. I don't have like a ton much to add to what you said, because I pretty much feel the same way. The one difference I have with what you said is that it's for you, it's easier to tell like the difference between some of the songs. I find that like a constraint of house is that eventually the beats, not the whole songs, but the beats end up sounding kind of similar, because like it's kind of the construction of house.
Yeah, like the first 2 songs are definitely basically have the same beat. They're different songs, but I can say that for the first 2 for sure.
Yeah.
But then like Gary's House, You Won't See Me Cry, Transcendental, those songs they're like funk, because he brought this up a while ago. Funk is back, and holy shit, it really is. Because I think my favorite thing to come out of this year is funk EDM.
Yeah.
Because it's so good if you do it right.
Yes.
Because if you make it hypey-typey, then you just go ceiling fan and just, let's rock yourself. But if you do it right, it's one of my favorite kind of subgenres now.
Yeah.
So.
It reminds me of the Grizz album that we reviewed a little bit earlier. And Grizz is kind of always done.
Like something like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, not really in sound at all, because Grizz kind of like it goes all at you with the jazz and the funk and the EDM. And it's definitely more like modern EDM influence, whereas this is like bread and butter house. But like as far as the goal of like bringing funk to
electronic.
And like really making that kind of be the shining part of it and making it sound fucking different.
Exactly.
It's so good. Like I'm very happy for it. I'm not feeling like EDM is like completely
dying.
listening.
I remember because this is the whole joke of me making fun of Dan because his thing of EDM, because we both love it, but he's always his worry is that it's dying out.
It's stagnating.
I'm like, it's not if you know the right artists, and that's the problem of EDM, and that's always going to be the problem of EDM because it's just like pop where you have artists that make generic bullshit music that get millions of hits, but then you have really good underground artists that we talk about, and everybody's like, "Who's that?" Like, well, you should know. And that's why we make AudioFace. Anyways, this is a solid 9.5 Sharpies. I want to give it 10, but I want it to be longer.
I'll give this 8.5 Sharpies.
8.5 Sharpies?
I still will stand by that, like, it's a house constraint, but like this is the same constraint I give to trap or even rock sometimes, where like it sort of like has a certain construction that is hard to escape.
I don't know anybody yet really who can break out of it. The only one Disclosure, yes, but they
in the first album Settle, they a little bit less, but definitely by Caracol.
Caracol was it was a bit different. There's very few. Daft Punk obviously because they're the baseline. I don't even know how they make that shit.
But now we're just talking. Now we're talking about like murderers.
It was exactly. That's like the holy grail of it. I'm saying that's basically the only artists that do it are literally the best of the genre. So, but Moon Boots is amazing, and I'm going to be listening to this for the rest of my life. Pretty much, it's going to be on like my playlist and shit. So, yes.